Grammar study. Use. The past continuous is used to
talk about an action that had already started and was still continuing at a particular time.
Example.
At 8 o'clock I was sleeping.
It is also used to
describe an unfinished action that was interrupted by another event or action.
Example.
I was watching TV when she phoned.
Form. Affirmative. I was reading. You were reading. He was reading. She was reading. It was eating. We were reading. They were reading. Negative. I wasn't reading. You weren't reading. He wasn't reading. She wasn't reading. It wasn't eating. We weren't reading. They weren't reading. Negative. Was I reading? Were you reading? Was he reading? Was she reading? Was it eating? Were we reading? Were they reading?
We form past continuous tense with subject like I, plus was or were, here's was, plus a verb like eat, plus ing, ing. I was eating. Continuous tense for longer actions in the past that have been interrupted. Like this. Last week I was walking across the street when Supergirl jumped in front of me. Yesterday I was studying at school when Supergirl jumped in front of me. Last year I was playing games with Superboy when Supergirl jumped in front of me. We often use the past continuous tense to tell the background of a story. Like this. The sun was shining and the sheep were eating as I walked through the field. Birds were singing and people were running as she walked into the park. We also use the past continuous tense for actions that started in the past and finished at a later time in the past. Like this. He was working overtime last night. Here are some of the key words we use with past continuous. When. She was eating when the phone rang. While. I was playing golf while she was fishing. Always and constantly. She was always biting her nails. He was constantly talking in class. And words like all day and all evening. They were playing games all day. I was doing homework.
Notes.
While expresses the idea of during that time.
The following examples have similar meanings, but they emphasize different parts of the sentence.
I was writing an email when my computer went off. While I was writing an email, my computer went off.